Welcome to Shingyo Temple. I'm the head priest, Muko Take, and I do welcome you to our sermon. This time we will use the Buddha story to understand what behind of the story, what the Buddha really meant to us. So first story was something about before he started his spiritual journey to achieve the final salvation. He said, I was born as a prince. I was married and had a son, luxury goods, and great food and beverages, and many servants, and great entertainers. These are always around me. However, nothing made me happy. So he felt unhappiness in such materialistic comfort. So what we could learn from this story, what the Buddha actually noticed or enlightened in these situations even before he decided to go for such a spiritual journey to achieve the final salvation. So let's think just like a Buddha did. Let's feel or let's think just like a Buddha did. Okay? So let's talk about why he was not satisfied or he was not happy. Well, I think that he noticed about karmas of desires, human desires. He could see such materialistic comfort as desires. And he was sad that maybe such materialistic comfort even didn't satisfy him or didn't give him happiness. Or he just feel uncomfortable with such desire to be satisfied through the materialistic comfort. So I think he was really thinking about what desire means. Do we really have to have desires or do we have to eliminate desires? The Buddha was thinking, and I think Buddha got conclusions. We must not eliminate every desire. It sounds strange for you because you may be expecting that Buddha would say we should eliminate all desires. No, he said we must not eliminate every desire. That means control desires. Controlling desire is more important than just simply eliminate desire, because as long as you are still alive, you can't eliminate desires completely. You remember that you have three subjects: mind, body, and consciousness, as long as you are still alive. Well, if you have a body and mind, maybe you need certain desires to maintain these. For example, you want to eat. You want to take rest. You want to have a good human relations. You want to be relaxed. These are desires. At the same time, you have another desires, which is I want to be millionaire. I don't care about these people, but I want to be promoted. I want to control people because I need the power. These desires. So what Buddha really mean that we should be able to distinguish between good desires or necessary desires and bad desires or unnecessary desires correctly. If you can actually distinguish these two different types of desires, then you can take care of these two different types appropriately. For example, for the good desires, you can control so that you are not going to make good desire bad desire in the future. You try to be satisfied based on good desires. If the good desires are satisfied, you will be satisfied. Then you will be happy in this sense. But for the bad desires or unnecessary desires, you should try to minimize desires, not to bring you uncomfortable situations such as unsatisfactions or unhappiness. Or ideally, you should eliminate bad desires to actually eliminate sufferings as much as you can. So what Buddha really said is that, okay, distinguish good and bad desires, and let's control good desires to learn to be satisfied, to learn to be happy, and also try to minimize and eliminate bad desires to actually remove sufferings as much as you can. That's a very practical, very realistic approach. Now, being satisfied, how you can be satisfied based on such good desire, showing appreciation. Whenever your good desire is satisfied, you just showed appreciation. Thank you so much, we appreciate. The appreciation generates your mercy, your Buddhahood, and also bring you to the middle path to see the situation is so clearly, so you'll be satisfied. If you show appreciations, you actually show the respect more. For example, if I eat something and I'm satisfied, but for any reason say, you know what, I want to eat more because this tastes so good. If I'm full, I want to eat more. If I eat more than I'm supposed to eat, first of all, maybe I feel bad. My stomach gets upset. Or I just overeat, that means I kill more. But when you are satisfied, you simply say, thank you so much, I'm satisfied. And thank you for example, dying for me. Thank you for cooking for me. Thank you for giving me this chance to eat, to satisfy my good desire. If you show such sincere appreciation, you're not going to go beyond that. You're not going to say, hey, I have to eat more. No, you say, that's it. I'm satisfied. And my desire, good desire, already gone. So, being satisfied through the true appreciation is actually eliminating even good desire. And when good desire come back, when you're getting hungry, then you can actually take right actions to eat again. And you just eliminate good desire. If somebody telling you, you must eliminate every desire, you simply take, yeah, I can do that because I know how to minimize and eliminate bad desires. Also, I know how to control good desires. I know how to be satisfied and how to eliminate the good desires temporarily. And when good desire come, I can take it correctly again. So good desire not going to go anywhere. This is literally you're actually eliminating all desires with your three subjects. This will lead you to the unconditional nirvana. Then you go to unconditional nirvana when you die. Okay, remember that being satisfied is very important because this will show that you can distinguish good and bad desires first of all. And also this will show that you can control a good desire, you can eliminate bad desires. Number 3, this will show that you actually can show the true appreciation for your mercy, for your Buddhahood, and for your spiritual advancement. By doing this, you can actually achieve a conditional nirvana at this moment, so that you can go to unconditional nirvana when you died. Now, let's talk about happiness. Happiness will exist because unhappiness will exist. See, if you don't know about unhappiness, how you can define happiness? So, if you're looking for happiness, just only happiness, you are actually looking for unhappiness. Now, happiness will be the starting point of unhappiness, or unhappiness will be the starting point to the happiness. That means happiness is changing subject. the happiness is not substance. So being happy is important, but being happy is not the ending point. You have to go beyond the happiness to find a nirvana. That's what Buddha tried to do. At this moment, maybe he didn't notice that, but sooner or later, he will notice this point. He has to go beyond happiness. So, after all, Buddha did not go for the happiness, but he looked something beyond the happiness. That means nothingness. Nothingness is just absolute existence. There is no relative comparison. Nothingness is nothingness. Never change. If things will never change, there is no suffering, because changing is actually causing sufferings. So nirvana is the nothingness. In nirvana, nothing changes. You have a perfect tranquility. Tranquility is perfect peace in your mind. You don't feel anything, but you notice everything without feeling. That means you don't get suffering. You don't get happiness. You don't get unhappiness. Something more than that. Perfect peace in your mind. At this moment, yes, being happy is important, but please try not to make being happiness as your final destination. What you're really trying to do as a Buddhist, as a practicing Buddhist or priest, you're trying to go beyond the happiness. Okay? Yes, you need to be happy, but if you're looking for something beyond the happiness, or you're looking for nothingness, you actually will automatically achieve the happiness. And when happiness comes, you feel happiness so directly, so vividly, because you don't have any desires around the happiness. You just became happy. Wow, just happy, enjoy your happiness. But if unhappiness comes, put yourself in the middle path and see, yes, this is unhappiness. I recognize that. Let's talk about it, let's think about it. How I can take right actions. Happiness is a great chance to bring you to the nothingness. Happiness is the great conditions to actually do your right practice and generate your mercy, moving toward the nirvana. Happiness is a reward of your right practice. If you're doing right practice, happiness will come to you as a reward. Enjoy. But if unhappiness comes, let's welcome the unhappiness and make unhappiness to our benefit as a key situation to bring us to nirvana. Again, this story will tell you something about desires, and something about being satisfied, and something about appreciations, and also the lesson that you shouldn't go for happiness only. You should go for the nothingness, or the nirvana, for the perfect peace in your mind. Therefore, happiness is a reward for your right practice, effort. Again, unhappiness is good for you because you have a chance to improve your right practice, to improve your spirituality, so that you can actually achieve the final salvation. At least you are one step ahead to the final salvation. I hope you understand what we are talking about. If you have questions, please let me know. I try to answer as much as I can. Thank you for participating to our sermon program. I hope I see you next time. May the Buddha be with us all. Thank you.